Now that we have our key and the lock there blocking the exit, before we start adding some real challenges to the way to kind of block us, let's make it so that the key actually works. Let's go select our key object. Let's go into play mode here. Let's see, go find my timeline. Let it play. And we'll go find that key, and I'm going to move the key over just by hitting 0 here on the X so that my player picks it up, and I'll just run over here over to the door. Let's go grab it, or go run over to the door. Again, moving the position of the key to 0, just put the door or the key right on top of me. This is exactly where I wanted it. So if I jump up here, come over to the door, I can click on it, and I can turn this thing on and off, but that doesn't let me get through. So I want to make it so that I can actually walk through this object. To do that, we're going to add in something new to the toggle locks. And I think that this is also another good opportunity for a challenge. If you're up for it, go ahead and try to figure out an easy way that's reusable that you can fire off some code or do some action whenever the keys are unlocked or whenever the toggle locks are unlocked. Don't worry about when they're locked, just worry about the unlocked state for now. If you can figure that out and make the keys just disappear, or not the keys, the locks, that little wall there just disappear, you're good to go. If not, don't worry, we're gonna go through the solution in just a moment. All right, I'll assume that you've gone through it or that you're just ready to do it. So what we're gonna do is find our toggle lock. Let's go find the actual object here, this yellow lock, and I'm gonna open up my ToggleLock script. We're going to add in a Unity event so that we can do whatever it is we want whenever one of these toggle locks is modified, and we don't have to add new code every single time. So right up at the top, we're going to add a Unity event. We'll make it a serialized field of a Unity event, and we'll call this onUnlocked. We're going to add in a using statement for that Unity event. So I'll click on it, hit Alt-Enter, and it's going to add using Unity.events. Make sure it didn't add a different using statement up above. And then down below here, we're going to add in a call to this onUnlocked whenever we toggle and turn it off. So right after we change the sprite renderer, let's just say if unlocked, then we want to call onUnlocked ? Dot invoke. That's going to fire off or invoke all of the things that are registered for the onUnlocked event in the inspector. And the question mark, again, is going to make sure that it won't give us an error if there's nothing registered. Without that, if there's nothing there, we can theoretically get an error from the .invoke call when there's nothing actually registered for it and listening. Now let's go add something so that we don't have to worry about that either way. We'll go back into Unity. And on our toggle lock, we now have the onUnlocked field here, and we can hit plus, just grab our own object. It doesn't matter which one of these components I drag in. I'll just drop any component on, go over here and choose game object and set active and leave it set to unchecked. That's going to turn this yellow lock off the second I try to use it. Let's hit play. And then again, I'm going to just cheat and move my key over. It's always important that you do lots of cheating in your own game development so that you're not sitting around waiting for stuff. So find our yellow key. There it goes. It appeared. We'll hit 0, move it over to us. Run over here, jump up. Oop, trying to avoid those spikes in that frog. Come over here, jump over, come over, click. And there we go. The door is open and I can walk through and continue on to level 2. So let's go into plastic. Make sure that we've saved our scene so that toggle locks now fire Unity events and level 1 can be passed. 2 S's there and check in.